Okay, guys, so these are the production tools of how Photoshop thinks, and these are things that are keep you out of trouble, and this is just working smart. But if you don't have to do half this stuff, you're going to waste a lot of time, guys, because if you select something, it's not like Illustrator where you can go and select it 20 minutes from now. If you don't save the selection or put it in a separate layer, you're stuck. Now, here's the advantage and disadvantage of saving a selection, right? Let's say for simple terms here, let's say our graphic here, our photograph was 100 megabytes, which is, it's print production, it's very common. Web production, it's not common. For web, this should be 72 dots per inch. For print, this could be whatever the resolution of what you're printing to. So every time you save a selection, listen to my vocabulary here. Every time you save a selection, whether it's 1 pixel or 50 pixels, it adds 25% to your file size. Okay? So let's add 25% to your file size. So that means a 100 megabyte file, just by saving that simple table of selection, it just became 125 megabytes. It added 25% to your file size. Okay, same thing with layers too, by the way. But selections get saved and stored as a larger file size. Now, you can save a path. We'll talk about that in another video. So here's my table selection, and I can load the table by hitting Command Option 6. Command D to select. Now, our objective here is to select the rows. Now, again, for those Photoshop users from the past, we could go to the pen tool, we can go to our wand tool, we can go to our sticky magic select tool, but here's a simpler approach. We're going to go to the lasso tool, and I'm not going to lasso around this. I'm going to show you a very powerful technique here. What I want to do here is just get the highs and lows of this rows. I'm just going to sample through the highs and lows. I'm going to get the shadows, the midtones, the highlights. Then, anything about a selection is under the selection menu. So based on these choices, we're going to grow the selection. There you go. How cool is that? Now, the only thing I have to do here, as I'm still in the lasso tool, is hold down the Shift key and add to my selection. How cool is that? Okay. Now, keep in mind, this is not a museum piece. This is not a perfect selection. If I hit Command plus, seems in, Command plus seems in, Command minus seems out. Windows up, you Control plus, Control minus. Then I can spacebar, grab the page, move the page, spacebar, grab the page, move the page. Now you can see that I have, because I'm zoomed in here, I can see some problems in here. So I can hold down the Shift key, I add to the selection. Now the perfect way to do this, of course, is to go into quick mask mode. We'll do that in another video series. But I just want to share with you some basic concepts here. I'm just cleaning up these selection, this pixel here. That's good enough for my taste right now. It doesn't have to be exact. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's more conceptual. Now, little production shortcut. Command 0, Command key 0 fits in window. Command 0, not Command O, Command 0. So if you're zoomed way in, Command 0 fits in window. Command minus seems out. Command 0, not O, Command 0 fits in window. So how do I save the selection? Well, anything about the selection is under the selection menu. So we're going to say in Save Selection. We'll call this what it is, which is orange rows. Now I added 25% to my file size. So therefore, if I save the changes now, keep in mind something very important, guys. You have to save the selection, then save the file. Otherwise, the selection is not saved with the file. So you have to save the selection and then save the file. Very important step here. Now I have the rows selected. So I am in my layers now, and I want to load the tablecloth, the table itself rather. This is the tablecloth, here's the table. Command Option 6 loads the table. Command Option 7 loads the rows. However, if I hold down the Shift key, Command Option 6, I can load the rows and the table because I held down the Shift key. Windows up, you Control Alt 5, Control Alt 6 rather, Control Alt 7. Very, very important production technique. Okay, so I can do the same thing with the yellow rows. I'm going to go to my lasso, and I'm just going to pick the highs and lows of this rows. Now, here's how this is thinking here. This is based on the tolerance levels that were set inside the Magic Wand tool. That's based on the tolerance levels. So if I go up to select grow, it's going to grow the selection. Then I can just go to the Shift key and just clean this up with the lasso tool selected. And again, I'm just going to come right down here, select it. Okay. Now it doesn't have to be exact, it's more the conceptual understanding. Okay, so again, I can go to select, save selection, and let's call this yellow rose. Deselect, save the changes. So how do I select yellow? Yellow is Command Option. So if I Command Option 7 is orange rose, Command Option 8 is, sorry, which is happening. Okay, guys, I guess I just discovered a bit of a bug with CS6. For some reason, it doesn't like the Command Option 8. So I just want to share with you the Command 8 here. It's going to select the channel. I don't want to select the channel. I want to load the channel. So again, Command 7 will load channel 7. Command 6 will load channel 6. I don't want to load the channel. I'm sorry, I don't want to be in the channel. I want to load the channel. So Command Option 6, I'm going to hit Command 2 and Command Option 6. Hold down the Shift key, Command Option 7,